It says I'm live. Am I live? Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties. I'm not late, am I? I hope not. If I am, I'm so sorry. I've been having a weird day. As I'm sure you could guess from the fact that I'm dressed like this. It feels weird sitting. I never sit in this cosplay. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like sitting in this. Hi everyone. I see there's some people here. How y'all doing? Sorry. I've been filming for the last hour or so. And yeah, I am dry mouthed and just ugh. Oh man. Oops, sorry. And I'm apparently have loose wires here and stuff. Hi. Sorry. This always happens where it's the first few minutes I'm just trying to get myself organized. Especially because it always takes getting used to I'm such a TikToker most of the time, and so when I'm doing these horizontal videos and stuff, everything looks weird, and I'm just what the yeah, that's why I feel so weird sitting right now because I'm used to obviously when I'm filming which is what I was doing for the last hour, I filmed TikToks, I'm standing up and I actually did consider standing for this. I think when I switch over to TikTok I will, but I don't know, standing with the horizontal video just never works right, I swear. Speaking of which, I was attempting to film one of those tutorial things, like the one that I did with Mangle, the worst Mangle tutorial ever, or whatever I called it. And yeah, I got all the way through the makeup parts and everything, and then I got to the costuming part, where of course I was having a million struggles because it's the horizontal video thing, trying to show all the parts and the things when it's horizontal. Long story short, I got through a whole lot of that, ran into a ton of problems, and then my phone ran out of storage. So and I was like, no, I haven't even filmed any content yet. So uh that video will have to wait. I deleted all the footage that I took today of me doing the costuming because otherwise I couldn't film any content. I had no phone storage. So I will I kept everything else. I kept all the makeup and all. Why are these so loose? Sorry. I kept all of that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do the Circus Baby cosplay again very soon, in the next couple weeks. And obviously in that case I will proceed to film the rest of that, and we'll have ourselves finally a tutorial video like the Mangle one. Stupid phone, I swear. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat here. Hi everybody. I was so under it. Aw, thank you. It's so weird. I like this. So the reason I haven't given up hope on YouTube is because this has happened to me on every platform, and I don't know why. Because I started on TikTok. I'd had an Instagram for a bazillion years, but I hadn't been using it that much. And then I started using Instagram a lot too when I realized people liked my cosplay stuff. And then I didn't I didn't add YouTube until a year after TikTok and Instagram and stuff. But the same thing happened on TikTok and Instagram where no matter what I posted or what I did, I could not gain any views or traction or followers. And I have no clue why. Because yeah, I was every video I'd post, people would be like, I don't get it. Why doesn't this have views? And I'd be like, I don't know, I don't control the algorithms, the algo gods. So yeah, I don't know. It's very peculiar because doesn't seem like it happens to other cosplayers who do this kind of cosplay. I know there's certain kinds of cosplay can be more challenging to get some traction. I used to do I did a Doki Doki Literature called like Yuri cosplay that was very like simple and like just like nice and normalish. And so, you know, I never expected that to get a lot of views, but yeah, when I started doing the really like elaborate stuff, like it's weird that like a lot of other cosplayers don't seem to have that problem. But that started to change on TikTok and Instagram for me. So I feel like it's just a waiting game and it'll happen on YouTube eventually. So that's why like I'm not like down in the dumps about it. Like, sorry, I just want this to be aligned. Because it's like, you know, like it happens when it happens. At least for me, like TikTok and Instagram both needed to have like a viral video. That's when everything like would change for me. Because I know like on TikTok, or no, actually it actually happened on Instagram first. I had a mango video. Some of you might have seen, like I see penny, is it penny steak or penny sake? I used to live in Japan, so I keep reading it as sake. I see like you saw me on TikTok, so yeah, I know. Oh, you like my mango cosplay the most? Yeah, so that's the thing. Like that's the one I was known for. So like some of you might know the videos I'm talking about. Like on Instagram, I had the ICP one. Well, I say that as if I don't have like 50 ICP videos. It was the chicken hunting one. And that one like blew up on Instagram and had like 50,000 likes in like a few days or something. And like I got like zillions of followers. And then the same thing happened on TikTok way later, actually, which you all probably know the one because I feel like I can't escape this video now. The open the door mangle video. When I say I can't escape it, I mean that like I have gotten messages from people being like, my cousin's friend's little brother in a country on the other side of the earth just saw your open the door video, and I'm like, what the heck? I think it has like 1.5 million views on TikTok right now or something. So I guess thank you to That's Not My Neighbor for that one. Well, I guess not the game. Thank you to Longest Solo Ever for making a fan song about that game that I then made a video using that song with. But yeah, so it's it's tricky, like, you know, being on YouTube because I'm newer to it, but I think it's just the same pattern over and over. Like maybe eventually I'll have a video do really well on YouTube, and then things will be more normal. I don't know. Also, sorry, I'm like really like I was literally just filming until 2 seconds ago, so I'm still like I hope I didn't miss anything. Oh, my cosplay is pretty. Thank you so much. You like my setup? Oh, thank you. I was having some technical difficulties with it today, and so if anything falls down, I'm so sorry. It's just like there's a cat over here. Hi, Sid. I wish I could. Maybe I can actually. Hold on. Sid, you want to say hi? There he is. I did. So, anyways, yeah, there's a cat over there. But yeah, I've been having all these like weird issues with things falling, and the lighting changed. That was weird. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be brutally honest about one thing. If the lighting in my upcoming Circus Baby videos that I filmed today is like not very good, I have 2 ring lights. One of them is garbage. It's the worst thing ever. If my videos are ever like wobbly, it's because that thing like can't stand up. And then the other one is like my good one, or so I thought, because it's been having issues where it would turn off suddenly. And today I figured out why. It is a fire hazard. No, it did not start a fire today, but it turned itself off again. And I was just like, ugh, okay. So I unplugged it. And I am not exaggerating when I say that my finger touched the metal of the like USB, whatever it's called. And I think I actually burned myself. Like it hurts. So I was like, oh, okay. So we're not using that ring light anymore. The good one, unfortunately. So I currently have my not so great one sitting there. So I'm sorry if like my videos from today are just like the lighting is because not only that, but also I'm trying so hard to come up with a new system. I don't like the way that the cheeks and the hands have been lit up in other videos, and it was not great at a convention that I did recently. So I was attempting to come up with another system, and this isn't working either. So These aren't lit up today. I'm running into so many weird issues. I can turn the fan on. Do you guys want the fan on? It's kind of noisy. Hold on. Also, sorry, I'm missing the chat. Chicago pizza, yeah, woo! I live in Chicago, so I'm biased, but I got the fan on. Probably can't even really see it from this angle. Hold on. I know it's like super noisy. I guess like we can just do that too. That's fine. I'll just sit here and I'll just rotate for the video, live stream, whatever it's called. Is it too noisy? Sorry, what did I miss? But yeah, woo, Chicago pizza. Mangle's the best FNAF character. I love Mangle so much. I have my Mangle plush is like, hold on, sitting up there. Yeah, so he's got a balloon balancing on the head because it wouldn't stop falling down. So I was like, okay, Mangle, this is your job now. Oops. Y'all like my kitty. So yeah, the good news about like, so even though I wasn't able to finish my my tutorial video today, all of the makeup footage that I do have is just full of cat. Like Sid invaded almost every second of the makeup process today, and it's amazing. Like I don't want to spoil too much when I finally put that video. It's going to be a few weeks before that video is finished because I still have to film the rest and then edit it. But yeah, there was parts where Sid's just on my lap. There's parts where he's like on the back of my chair, like tormenting me. It's really funny. So if y'all like my cat, he will be heavily featured in the Circus Baby tutorial video. He's a good boy. Well, okay, so he's mostly a good boy. He did knock over a mirror today. Like, that was actually kind of how my video starts, the tutorial one, is I was like, okay, so step 1, I need to paint my nails because I didn't do that yet. And then it was like, step 2, ruin my nails because immediately a cat knocked over a mirror and I had to go fix it. So thanks for that, Sid. That was great. Some ring lights overheat easily. Yeah, I'm learning that the hard way, man. It literally like I think it actually like burned me. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I grew up with like, so my dad is this is kind of funny. Sorry, I know I keep going off on tangents. I can you tell I have ADHD like severely? I am medicated, but boy, it doesn't work all the time. Especially if I'm like hyped up from filming, I'm just like, wee. Yeah, so I was trying to explain some FNAF lore to my dad because so he helped me out with the Circus Baby cosplay and a few things. And the reason is because, as I explained to him, my dad is basically William Afton if he wasn't evil. And I'm like not even joking when I say that though. Like that probably sounds like an exaggeration. I'm like dead serious. Like all my dad does is make robots. Literally. Like that's his whole thing is he makes robots. And clocks. He obsessively makes clocks. I wish I had one. They're kind of fragile. I don't want to like grab one. I have some of them here. He makes them out of these like these old like World War II era light things that don't exist anymore. He like gets them from like another country. I don't know. My dad is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, not in a bad way. But yeah, so like I grew up around just robots, just constant everywhere, every inch of the home robots. And so, yeah, I feel kind of silly, for example, with like the ring light where like I'm saying things like the USB port, like it didn't get burnt. Like my dad would probably be sitting there like just being like, you should know the terms for those things. I thought I taught you better. But so funny story about that though. So for Father's Day, what I ended up doing, I planned this all very meticulously. I revealed the Circus Baby cosplay to him. I had not shown it to anyone. I finished it like 2 days before Father's Day. I was like rushing. I was like, I really want to do this. My roommates had not even seen it yet. They'd seen me working on parts, but they had not seen the cosplay yet. And so, yeah, I filmed a video for my dad for Father's Day, just being like, ta-da, Circus Baby, we did it. Like, you helped me with this the fan, and then look, it works, and we did it. And I explained the whole like William Afton thing to him, and he thought it was really funny. I was like, I made like a joke in the video where I was like, so thank you for being the father that Elizabeth probably wished she'd had. Which is kind of a grim joke, but we like dark humor, so so I guess like maybe that's why like I'm like kind of good at the robot movements, is just because like I grew up with more robots than people. And I'm not even kidding about that. Like the spinny thing. You forced your friend to sub. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the fan. I was like really worried about the fan. It was like the part that I was most nervous about with this cosplay. I actually started working on the fan. I get up. As far back as December. So that's why like when I tell people like I've been working on this Circus Baby cosplay for like 7 months, like that's what I mean, is like I was attempting to build it myself for a couple weeks, realized that I was creating a fire hazard. It was bad. I don't know why I thought I could do it on my own. My dad taught me many things, but I will say that like when it comes to like this kind of like engineering stuff, like not my skill so much. And so yeah, like I have like video evidence of like I reached out to my dad in December being like, can you please help me? I have a really weird idea for a cosplay, and I kind of refuse to do the cosplay unless I manage to make this prop happen. I don't know why. I was feeling so stubborn about it. I was like, I'm not doing Circus Baby if I don't have a rotating fan. So, sorry, I know I'm missing the chat. I'm so sorry. Why am I so like, I'm like really hyper today, which I guess is good for live streaming purposes. I'm so glad to see y'all love Mangle. Don't forget I'm live streaming as Mangle tomorrow. So if any of you are able to make it, I'm doing double duty this weekend. You like that I use the mask for FNAF cosplays? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was another thing I was worried about. When I first started doing the masks with Mangle, my concern was that I didn't want people to think that it was like a laziness thing to like avoid doing makeup, because like I know, like for example, like I learned a lot from like the drag community, and I know like in like the alternative drag scene, like if anyone here watches Dragula, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's almost like a stigma against like masked drag. And I think that's like the reason is because people think like, oh, they're just trying to avoid doing makeup. And it's like that had absolutely nothing to do with my decision to start doing the masks. In fact, the way that the mask thing happened, like my original idea, this was back in like, this is probably like literally a year ago, actually, was I said to my roommates, because we were all working on costumes at the time, I said to them like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am obsessed with the idea of somehow having like a robotic faceplate, like something 3D to the makeup or however I'm going to do it. And then we went to, it was a Joann fabric store looking for ideas. And while I was there, I just saw this like white paper mask just sitting there. It was like $3. And I just like froze in front of it and was just staring. And my roommates knew that look. They were like, uh-oh, she has an idea and she is going to stare at that for literally 20 minutes. So they just like walked away. They just like left me there just staring at the mask as I was like, Mangle was taking shape in my head finally. So yeah, the mask thing never had anything to do with like avoiding makeup, especially because anyone who has seen my Get Ready With Me videos for either Mangle or Circus Baby knows the mask saves me absolutely no time. It took me like 5 hours today to do this makeup. So the masks do not help with that. I literally just did it because I thought it would be a really cool aesthetic. And I plan on keeping that aesthetic. I did finally officially start working on my Halloween cosplay for this year. I know I've mentioned this before. I used to be really dodgy in the past about what I was working on. I wouldn't like tell people, but I think it'll be more fun if like I tell people this year and like we can kind of just like go on the journey together. But yeah, I'm going to do Spampton Neo from Deltarune. So I'm hoping to keep up the mask idea with him too, because I think that'll be very funny. But yeah, I'm very excited. I had some props arrive yesterday. Guess who has a rotary phone now? I'm so hyped. It doesn't work. It's supposed to, actually. I got it for like $10 because all of the reviews are like, this piece of garbage doesn't work. And I was like, I don't care. I don't need it to work. I just need a prop. So they must have just missed so much over here. You have a buff Freddy in your room. Oh my goodness. You like the jewels? Oh, thank you. Your sister Bob have ADHD, so you're used to it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it can be a lot. Like, yeah, I always feel bad for my mom because, like, my dad also has it, like, really, really badly. And I don't know how she puts up with us sometimes. It's like accidentally, like, we'll just be in another world. Like, my mom will be talking and my dad and I are just like just pondering something completely unrelated and then like snapping out of it. Like, I feel so bad for her. And I feel bad for my roommates too, because like, yeah, sometimes I could just tell they're like, Jamie, for goodness sake. But it's helpful though for like making costumes. So like, I guess I can't complain. But and hopefully it's good for live streaming purposes. I don't know if I end up like being annoying at any point, like please let me know. Like especially like if I'm like completely avoiding the chat or something, like you guys could be like, hello, and I'll be like, I'm so sorry. Oh. Raffle balls. They're literally raffle balls. Oh, Sid's all curled up over there. He's so cute. I don't know where the other cat is, but he might make an appearance later. I'm literally Elizabeth Afton if she didn't die. Maybe I did die, though. Who knows? Maybe I'm a spooky ghost. That would actually explain a lot. Oh, hi, little cute kitty. Did I read that right? Wow, here I am. I have no excuse because I'm not in the Mango cosplay, so I can like actually like see today, and I'm still like struggling to read the chat. Isn't that nice? I'm finally doing a live stream though, where like I have like full vision and I'm not wearing teeth. Like it's glorious. It's beautiful. That won't be the case tomorrow. I'll be back in the teeth and the contact and everything. Oh, I'm so excited though. I finally have yellow contacts again. Finally. Like anyone who has nitpicked me on that detail, I'm sorry. It was not my fault. I had yellow contacts for Mangle for many, many months, and then I don't know what's going on, but the company that I use, they sent me, instead of the ones I ordered, they sent, it's like white lenses with like yellow around the outside, and I was like, what the heck? And I was really mad about it, but I just was like, well, I'm not going to waste them. So those are the ones I've been wearing. Anyway, I ordered from them again. They did it again. They sent me the wrong ones again. I was like, okay, we're done. I'm sorry. Loyalty gone. So I ordered from a totally different company, and they just arrived a couple days ago, and I finally have yellow contacts from Mangle again. I'm so glad. That was driving me bananas. Like, I know I'm not going for, like, accurate cosplay, but just little things like that where, like, there's no reason to not just have a yellow eye. I had one for months. Like, that was, like, making me nuts. Might watch Phantom of the Paradise after this video. I love that movie. Oh, that's right. I remember I mentioned to you that I might post because I have a Junko Enoshima video, and I also have a Kokichi Oma video using the Hell of It song. I remember I originally had a plan where like I filmed each of them doing the song, and then I filmed a different part of it where I was going to put the two of them together, and then TikTok lost all its music, and I couldn't. The music's back now, but yeah, my plan blew up in my face with that one. But but yeah, I should still post that. I know I posted a few Junko videos recently. They didn't get views. I didn't expect them to, but I was like, oh man. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube algorithm these days. You'll be here for the Bengal cosplay. Yay! Yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. Same time, same place, I guess, technically. You like making the mask too, Penny's sake? Yeah, Joanne's is great. I should go there more often. I don't know why I don't. Masks make your cosplay iconic and recognizable. Thank you. I'm so glad. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of becoming my shtick. Like before I started doing FNAF cosplays, my shtick was the rhinestones. Like very elaborate jeweled rhinestone makeup. And so yeah, now like that I'm doing the FNAF stuff, it's becoming that for the humans and masks for the robots. Although it's kind of fun with Circus Baby because it's actually both. Like I get to do, I have like a lot of stones on the nose actually. Yeah, I get to do the masks and the stones, so that's fun. Because Mangle actually doesn't have any on the face, which is like just it's weird for me to have a cosplay without rhinestones on the face. Mangle's your favorite of my cosplays? Yeah, I love doing Mangle so much. I for a while I was kind of going through a rough patch. I got to be honest, and I was sort of losing my spirit a bit, and yeah, there was multiple times where I told people that I was gonna like retire Mangle, and I don't know why I ever thought that was like a thing I could ever do. Like as soon as I'd say it, like I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna retire Mangle. I don't know, I'm just gonna quit. Like I can't anymore with anything. And then it's like the next day I'd be like, I really want to cosplay Mangle. So I don't think Mangle will ever be retired because I can't. Like I love that cosplay too much. It's like a part of me now. I have become mangled with Mangle. Sorry, I forgot where I left off. Usually what zoning out with your family. Yeah. Oh, hi. Is it Maya loves games or Mia? Maya loves. But hi. Thanks for joining. You love my cosplays? Oh, thank you. Humanoid FNAF cosplays with masks look so cool. Yeah, it's weird. Like I like have gotten very weird nitpicks about the masks and the humanoid thing. Like sometimes I get comments from people who are just like, they're like, I hate the humanoid FNAF cosplays or I hate the mask cosplays. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm here just doing my thing. I don't. Some people are just really picky, I guess. I inspire you to make a puppet cosplay? That's so awesome. Oh, a puppet cosplay would be so much fun. I love those. I work at a lot of conventions, and like whenever I see puppet cosplays, I just think like, oh man, that looks like so cool though. I just it's like the aesthetic. I love the aesthetic so much. You're also gonna join tomorrow, Hunter? Yeah, I'm so glad. And you watched all my videos. Thank you. I'll try to post more. I know the Junko days recently, I posted 2 videos in a day. Hopefully I can start doing that more often. I don't really care if the algorithm is mad about it. Like it's just gonna do what it's gonna do. So, so I should definitely post more because yeah, I have so many videos from just when I was only posting on TikTok and Instagram, and a lot of those are just not on YouTube yet. So I have like tons of content just kind of sitting around. And I one of the reasons I want to do it is because when I first started on TikTok, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know if I was gonna keep doing it. I was still waffling on a lot of things, so I didn't save a lot of the videos properly, like without the watermark and stuff. And so that's one of the like missions I want to go on is like, because I know ways to do it now. Like I want to go back through and like actually properly download all my videos without the watermark. And then most of those haven't been shown on YouTube. And I think a lot of them haven't been shown on Instagram either. So yeah, that's like definitely one of the missions I want to do. Hi, Star Paws. Hi. Oh, it's pronounced Maya? Sorry, I just noticed that. Okay, got you. Maya loves games. That's such a nice name. Yeah, they want the cosplays to be canon. I get the funniest nitpicks. I think I might have mentioned this in another live stream, but yeah, I think one of the weirdest ones I got about Circus Baby was someone was like, I really like your Circus Baby cosplay, but she's supposed to have white hands. I was like, what? Like, first of all, I am wearing white gloves for the record. Second of all, if the nitpick has to do with like that they're fingerless, I'm sorry, I gotta make videos. I gotta be able to use my phone. I'm not gonna compromise on that. So Mangle's the same way. I cut the fingers off of Mangle too, because I need to use the phone. So that's more important to me than canon. Sorry. Humanoid FNAF cosplays are awesome. People nitpick about that stuff, just can't see the talent effort put in. Yeah. Yes, because some of them, it's like, I think they just want, like, the animatronics, and, like, I get that. I love that. There's accounts I follow that just make, like, the animatronics. But to me, that's, like, almost like a totally different thing, you know? Like, I like to see that, and I like to see cosplay interpretations. Like, you know, there's room for everything. Use pipe cleaners as well. Wires. That's actually a really good idea, because they're so, like, I don't know what the word for it is, malleable, I guess. Like, they're so easy to use. They hold their shape. How did I manage to make an endo puppet with my Mangle costume and then find you? Does endo just need to be a puppet? Yeah, I mean, I got the idea from other Mangle cosplayers, which I'm never gonna take credit for the puppet idea. That was definitely not my idea. I had been following a lot of other Mangle cosplayers and just, like, loved what they did, and I think, like, pretty much, like, every single one did the puppet. So, like, when I started working on the cosplay, like, that was, like, the thing I was most worried about, is I was just like, okay, but, like, I need to make a really good endo puppet, because I've seen some really good ones, and I had no idea how to do it. Like, it was a lot of guesswork. So, um, I I know a lot of people hate that I made mine twice the size that it should be. I was really dedicated to the cabinet light eye idea. I'm sorry. I just really, really wanted that eye to light up, and so now I have a giant endo head. Oh well. Do it now or something. Do the same thing. I think I'll be there for a bit. Good night, the kids in the meeting. Oh, yeah, now? Okay, good night. Yeah, I hope you can join tomorrow. I used my Mangle cosplay for Halloween. Yeah, that's actually what mine was for. Both my head and puppet and the Mangle was my right hand and endo was my left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine was also for Halloween. I've had, like, a tradition for years now where, like, every Halloween I do, like, a super elaborate costume, and so, yeah, Mangle was my 2023 one, and I had, like, just joined TikTok at that point. I think I only had the, like, Danganronpa cosplays, so, like, I remember thinking, I'm not even gonna put Mangle in rotation. Like, I thought, like, I'm gonna do this super elaborate cosplay that might even be too challenging to make videos with. And just like previous Halloweens, like, you take a couple photos, you take a couple videos, and then no one ever sees my costume again. Obviously, that did not end up happening, because I started making content and I was like, oh, I'm so into this. So, yeah, Mangle kind of won the Halloween war on that one. I have experience with making paper dragon puppets. That's so cool. I love puppets. I'm trying to find a green wristband for puppet because the lore. Yeah. We stand puppet. Yeah. Bring back your old Greg cosplay. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm ancient, so I remember when that like when old Greg was like a I don't know if meme is quite the right word I'd used for it, but I remember when, like, that was released and, like, everyone I knew was just talking about drinking Baileys from a shoe for, like, 2 weeks. It was so funny. I'm horribly dating myself, though, by saying that. Yes, I'm super old. I hope that doesn't bother anybody. I'm always, like, worried that, like, I'm gonna tell people I'm old and they're all gonna be like, well, that's it. I don't like her anymore. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I wish that I could go back in time and reclaim my youth. But instead, I am an ancient relic of a time long past. My best tips for cosplay? I guess, I mean, it depends on what aspect of cosplay. I know as far as, like, making cosplay goes, like, I know money tends to be, like, the challenge. So, like, I keep everything super cheap. So I always tell people, like, find thrift stores near you if you can. You know, there's websites where you can find used things. Like, never hesitate to repurpose items, like raffle balls. Yeah, like a lot of my stuff is actually like repurposed from other cosplays or even just like outfits I'm not wearing anymore. Like I'll literally chop them up with scissors. So yeah, it's like if you get like really thrifty with it, like you can save a lot of money. Like I think a lot of people they tell me like, oh, your cosplays. I just realized my mic is over here. Could have had this with me. Uh, like a lot of people will tell me like that my cosplays look really expensive, and I'm like, they're not. They're really not. I wish like that would be. It would be great if I didn't have to like rely on it, but I don't know. At the same time, I kind of like the like art from adversity kind of thing. I enjoy kind of like dumpster diving essentially. So that's the tip I always give people is like, don't worry about canon, don't worry about accuracy. Like use whatever's available, and all that matters is like it looks cool and you have fun. You know, the rest is like whatever. Convinced my brother to be Jeremy Fitzgerald. That was Mangle. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, so it's kind of funny. I have two roommates. They're actually not here right now. That was one of the reasons I decided to do a double live stream this weekend. Not that I've live streamed when they're here too, but yeah, they're out of town at a music festival, and it's really funny because one of my roommates is named Jeremy and the other is named Evan. So very silly. I may have done something rather amusing yesterday involving some Jeremy content. I don't want to spoil it because if it worked, I'll probably bring it to the live stream tomorrow. I really hope it works. I don't want to spoil what it is, but let's just say I made something amusing last night and I filmed the process, and yeah, so we'll find out tomorrow if I have a very amusing prop, I guess. That is Jeremy related. Vitamin 87, yeah. I'm in a Sanrio cinnamon roll cosplay. I've been like I love Sanrio products. I used to live in Japan, so like I'd be in the like Sanrio, like the like multi-floor one, like many times, just like plushes, give me. It doesn't matter if you are still think you're awesome. So you definitely don't look. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't look old. I hope not. That's like been one of my like biggest concerns. I'm like, do I look old? I don't know. Like, obviously, makeup and filters do wonders, but I also just think like I don't know. I don't feel old. Like, and I don't know what to make of that because I feel like I know other people my age who like are just constantly complaining about how they feel old and everything hurts, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? I feel great. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I almost want to like tell some of those people like, hey, stop making it seem like people our age are like two steps from the grave. We're not, and you're making it harder for people like me who don't feel old, and then but everyone's like making jokes at them like they are, and I'm not. I mean, I'll still crack jokes occasionally. I can't help it. I have like a very just like self-deprecating sense of humor, so sometimes I just kind of can't help making age jokes about myself. Going through stickers and I found LGBTQ Squishmallow. Oh my gosh, I love Squishmallows. Yes, Squishmallows are so cute. I bought one as like a gift for someone recently. It was adorable. I have a Mangle and Fredbear cosplay. I don't think my Mangle fits the size of the puppets. A Fredbear cosplay, yes. Live, laugh, love, Sanrio. Gotta go to dinner, Fanny Snake? Okay, goodbye. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoy dinner. I hope it's good. I have at least a pound of metal on my body because all the necklaces. I'm like that too. I'll wear like so much jewelry. I have 10 ear piercings, so that too. Oh, one of them closed up yesterday. I've like it's been years since that happened. I don't know what was up with that. But I was trying to film content, not in cosplay, but for cosplay purposes yesterday. So I was like, uh-oh. And yeah, like obviously I did what I had to do, and I still have 10 earrings. The last few days have been really weird. My brother did a White Tiger Ranger cosplay and massage it. Oh, Jason David Frank, yeah. I work at a lot of conventions, so I used to run into him a lot. We didn't like know each other, but like it's been weird, like because he was like at every convention, so it's like it's been a weird adjustment that he's like obviously no longer around to be in conventions, but he's such a nice guy. So everyone like loved him. It's exactly what I was saying about repurposing stuff. That happens with a lot of my stuff where it's like let's say like I have like a hair clip and I haven't worn it in a while and I might still love it. I might still love wearing it, but like it's just been sitting around for a while and I might just be like, well, it's got some stuff that would look really good on this cosplay and then that's where it ends up. So I kind of like don't have like a whole lot of like hair accessories and things like that now because a lot of it has like gone off to cosplay land. Which is fine. I like obviously I make a ton of content. If anything, people see me these days in cosplay more than they ever see me out of cosplay. So it's like not the end of the world, but yeah, like I do stuff like that constantly though, where I'm just like repurposing fashion. Like so actually like so this like harness thing, it was actually a dress originally. It's like you can kind of see like the back of it here. Like it's got this like back harness and then it had like this like sheer fabric dress connected to it. And it was another case of like I used to wear it a lot. I just hadn't worn it in a while. And I was just looking for something that I could attach these with and make some like more I wanted some more black, like there was too much white originally. And I was just like, well, gotta make a sacrifice. And so yeah, I cut the dress part off of the harness and it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm sad I don't have that dress now, I guess, like, because I did used to wear it a lot. But again, people are going to see me in this cosplay a billion times more than they're ever going to see me in that dress. So it's fine. You have boxes of hair stuff. That's so awesome. Yeah, that's what I want. I really want to like replenish like my stash of things. Because I have like a drawer over here that has like some stuff in it. It used to have a lot, but then yeah, like a lot of it got repurposed and you know, money is kind of tight, so it's like I just haven't I should go like thrifting for fun one of these days. Like usually I only go because I'm looking for like cosplay things, but like one of these days I should just go to like just get like fashion stuff. Cuz I really am kind of running out like for example, like I have like my Kokichi Oma cosplay. I sacrificed like some of my belts for that one. Like one of my fashion corsets. It's actually Kokichi and Circus Baby wear the same boots. But yeah, it's like I am admittedly kind of running out of just like my own stuff because I keep giving it to my cosplays. Which is like it sounds kind of silly when I say it out loud, but I've had it since you were a child and baby. You know what to do with it now because I do a ton with my hair. Yeah, I mean, you could donate it. Like, I mean, that's where like a lot of my like thrifting comes from. Is I think people just like they just donate those things. I know like my dad does that a lot because like you know when he's like building like robots and all these various things, like he often ends up with just like piles of just like stuff. And so yeah, a lot of times he'll just donate it, and then yeah, people like me appreciate that with all the thrifting. Also, oh my God, sorry, my cat is having a dream. He's you probably can't hear him, but like he's just over here like just like it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, it's too bad. There's only 2 people here now. Fridays at this hour are such a like weird time to stream, but I couldn't really make anything else work. But part of the reason I wanted to do it earlier was because I'll be switching over to TikTok pretty soon, like 10 minutes or so. But then after that, like it still won't be too late here in Chicago, and so honestly, I'm probably just gonna go back to filming. Like I have a whole system with Cosplay where like I have like audio lists and things, and I really did not get through much today because it was like by the time I started filming content, I had to basically come here for the stream like within like the hour. So I know for a fact where I left off. Actually, I was attempting to film. I want to do some more Circus Baby voice lines. So it was like the line like what is it about like, do you know why they call it the scooping room? You know, like that whole thing. So yeah, I did like 7 attempts at it, and I just like I'm really bad at lip syncing. Like I'm sure y'all have noticed that, but I was trying my best, and I was like out of time. I was like, oh no, I really need to like set up for the stream though. So I abandoned that. But as soon as I'm done streaming here and on TikTok, I would. I don't know how much more of this audio list I can get through before I'm just like too tired to carry on, or like to be honest, parts of the cosplay are probably just gonna start. The makeup and stuff's gonna start wearing off and things, but I really want to get that voice line though. I'm like determined because I did so many tries and I have nothing to show for it. Using the bows from a baby as hair clips for my puppet wig. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like you like when you like get to repurpose that stuff for cosplay. Like I love doing that. You're in Utah, so you're even more scared of FNAF. Oh, FNAF because FNAF is based in Utah. Yeah. Where they get scooped. Ooh, we might try Dante cosplay. Yes. Dante is like such a like cool like vibe. I don't know if that's the right word. The like aesthetic of Dante is so like iconic. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I need to figure out what FNAF animatronic I'm gonna do next because it's like obviously like right now like I'm working on the Spampton for Halloween, so it's like I have like a cosplay to work on and to focus on, but it's been like driving me nuts like trying to figure out which FNAF animatronic, and I'd love to like say like, oh, I could just go off of like suggestions, but literally everyone suggests something totally different. Like I think at this point everyone has said every possible animatronic to me that they would like me to do. So I don't think like a voting system would be very effective. I want to say though most people have been saying Ballora. I've been getting a ton of that on TikTok. I've probably been asked in like 15 different languages to cosplay Ballora, and I'm not exaggerating. But yeah, it's been driving me nuts. I even went to like a Discord server that I'm in, and I was just like, "Help, please!" Like FNAF animatronics, what do I do? Who do I cosplay? And I still felt like I walked away from that conversation with like no more of a clue, like which one I was gonna do next. And it's like it's just because like I love all of them. Like I'd be happy to do any of them, but it takes so many months for me to make these. So it's like I gotta like really like know that it's something I can just go all in on. So it's like I have different ideas for different characters, but it's like just what do I run with? And it's like I also have to factor in things like which ones are good for recording, like because I want to make videos and stuff. So like there's certain ones where I'm like, yeah, like that aesthetically that would be cool, but I'm not sure what I would do for videos. And then there's ones that are great for videos where I'm like, yeah, but like aesthetically I don't currently have any ideas for that. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've been the cat just woke himself up from his dream. You okay, Sid? Oh, he's doing one of those like stretches. But yeah, so I'm just really like not sure as far as FNAF goes. Like I want to assure everyone I am going to do more FNAF characters and animatronics. I just gotta like decide what I'm doing next. You're gonna try to work on a Ballora cosplay? Yes. I mean, she looks so cool. I can totally understand why like people like keep wanting me to do. I actually predicted that. I made jokes to my roommates about it where I was like, how long do you think it'll take after I like debut Circus Baby before people are asking me to do Ballora? Only because like it's just that vibe again of like that like just dancey like more subdued like it just it's got that aura. So I was like, I just know people are gonna ask for Ballora, which I'm totally fine. I do have ideas for Ballora. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign that I proposed a few of my ideas to a friend of mine, and his response was, that sounds insane, like in a bad way though, where he was like, I don't see how you could pull that off. I love a good challenge. That kind of like almost incentivized me, where I was like, oh, you think I can't do that, huh? You just watch me, mister. Um, so yeah, I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign that he thought my ideas sounded perhaps a bit too much. But yeah, I did write them down for Ballora, so we'll see. It's another case of like, I refused to do Circus Baby until I had the moving fan. There's some stuff with Ballora where I'm like, I don't want to do it unless I know I can make certain prop related things happen. So I hope that won't be like the end of me, that I'm too ambitious, that I ruin everything. Oh, hi, Lily. Wow. I'm so bad at reading these. Hello. You have a dress that low-key looks like hers? Yeah, you could totally take advantage of that. You like my cosplay? Thank you. Thank you. It's a little more subdued today. I usually I have systems for like lighting up the cheeks and the hands, and I'm not doing those today because I'm trying some new stuff and those things didn't work and blah blah blah. But yeah, I got a few other things. I got these going. I got my fan going. So yeah, but that's okay. I feel like live streaming is like more casual than like my like videos. So like it's all good if like things are a bit more subdued. Oh, jeez, did you see that? Like something like. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, this caught on the dress. I was like, why is my dress like flying? Definitely excited for the next one. It's definitely going to look awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited too. Like it's like I know like whatever it is, I'm gonna like go so hard on it. So I'm like, I'm really looking forward to just finally deciding exactly which FNAF character to do, because I want so badly to just go all in on it. I had some ideas for a Roxy cosplay. I'm a little hesitant on Roxy. I love her to death, but in the nicest way I can put it is my Instagram comment sections are a little concerning sometimes, and that makes me not so sure I want to do a Roxy cosplay. But we'll see, because I have some very interesting ideas for really cool ideas or videos with her. And yeah, I have some Ballora ideas. I was toying around with Funtime Foxy. Is it too similar to Mangle though? Like, I don't know. My Mangle cosplay is like, I think it's like everyone's favorite of my cosplays. So it's like, I don't want to like, I don't know. I thought about Ennard, but that was another case where I feel like my Mangle cosplay has some Ennard-ish elements already. So I was like, oh no, is it too samey again though? In case you can't tell, this has genuinely been driving me nuts, like trying to decide the next FNAF thing that I'm gonna do, because how do I choose? Yeah, there's so many things I want to do. I gotta like narrow it down. There's definitely like some cool like with the various Bonnies, like there's really dark cool stuff I could do. Of course, Springtrap. I love me some Springtrap. Unfortunately, knowing me, I'd probably go way too far, and then it would be like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. So a couple of years ago, I did a Silent Hill nurse for Halloween, and TikTok, they censored it. I went too far. I made it too scary. It got flagged for disturbing content. I mean, I took it as a compliment. I was like, oh, so I did a good job then. But yeah, like that would be me with Springtrap though, all over again. I'd take it way too far, and TikTok would be like, no, you can't do that. You want to do Baby for 2 years? Yeah, you should. It's really fun. Oh, hi, Penny saying you guys have French toast. Oh my god, I love French toast. That sounds amazing. How long does it take to put on the costume? This one is my longest. I think today, especially because I ran into some technical issues, I want to say I spent close to 6 hours today putting this on. So, because yeah, like as I've often Really tried to emphasize the mask thing does not save me time on makeup. This makeup still takes like 4 or 5 hours. The costuming takes ages. And yeah, I ran into a lot of issues today, so whew, it takes a very, very long time. Whenever I do conventions, those are some early mornings. Especially if I do like multiples in a row. Oh, hi, Glenn. My other cat is walking. I got a big, fluffy black cat over here. Hi, Glenny. Oh, you saying hi? Yeah? Yeah? He's so cute. Hi, Glenny. Oh, my goodness. Hi, precious. Funtime Foxy is epic. Yeah, I know. I love Funtime Foxy. That's why I'm like so torn, because it's like part of me's like, oh, don't worry about the Mangle similarities. Like, just do it, you know, because Funtime Foxy's so awesome. Like, especially I love the idea of like the lights on, lights off stuff. Like, I feel like I could do some like really cool videos with that. We'll see. Oh no, you lost your wallet. I hope you find it. Oh, hi, kids. I probably read that totally wrong. Sorry, I have a cat. Like, he's like licking my hand. For some reason, some people that I was possible crab. Well, your name says you're not a crab man, but that actually, Glenn. I can't believe he just did that. I want to like pick him up, but I don't want to like. Well, I'm gonna end the stream in like a minute because I have to switch to TikTok. So hold on, maybe I can like flash Glenn over here. Glenny, Glenn, where are you? There he is. Glenn, say hi. Glenny, say hi. He's like, whatever. That's Glenn over there. he's so big. It's so funny. Like picking him up is like. But yeah, speaking of which, I am in a minute or two gonna head over to TikTok. So if anyone uses TikTok and is still available, wants to follow me over there, I think it'll be my first time this is definitely my first time live streaming as Circus Baby on YouTube, but I think also for TikTok it'll be my first time, so that'll be fun. Sorry, did I miss anything? Oh shoot, Glenn accidentally, like, when he knocked this thing, it like scrolled. You're gonna go to TikTok with me? Yay, thank you. Oh, you're gonna get in your puppet cosplay? Yes. Hopefully more people come soon. Well, if I go over to TikTok, it's pretty much guaranteed. That's why like I always head over to TikTok after I do like a YouTube live. It's like I'm new to YouTube, so like I just don't have like a lot of followers, but I want to say like almost 25,000 on TikTok. So like I feel like I'm not gonna have like a bazillion people in the stream, but like it'll probably be like it depends. I don't know if Circus Baby is going to be as much of a draw as Mangle is, but with Mangle, I usually have at least 100 people in the stream. So I guess we'll find out. Circus Baby might be a flop over there, and that's fine. I'm still just going to do like an hour and I'm just here to hang and have fun. Like, it's all good. But yeah, I should probably. Oh yeah, I should definitely do that. So yeah, I'm going to. This thing like knocked off. There you go. I'm not gonna tell my dad about that unless he watches this, which he might. Sorry, Dad. I'll be more careful. Yeah, I am going to end this stream and head on over to TikTok. But thank you so much to everyone who joined me here. I will make sure that this stream stays up afterwards, and then for anyone who like isn't on TikTok or can't make it to that one, I upload those here to YouTube as well. So don't worry, you're not missing anything. I will share that one here. I mean, unless it's like a disaster for some reason, and then I won't. But I'd like to think that wouldn't happen. So, but yeah, so yeah, thank you to everyone who was here. Thank you to everyone who's heading off with me. Yeah, this was fun. I'm so glad I finally got to like live stream a Circus Baby. I'll definitely do this again soon. So yeah, thank you all so much. Bye.